gratitude and love for this show, this cast, and this, I guess, family that has been created, and I'm just so hopeful for the future of K-pop and for Asian Americans on Broadway. It's so centered on Asian joy. There's no, story about a war or anything. It's just pure joy and happiness, and in a show that has an almost entirely Asian American cast, it's just Asian excellence all around.
Every audience who came to the show thoroughly enjoyed it. And it was a mixed audience. There were all kinds of different people. But we thought that it was going to be something that K-pop fans would be attracted to. And we thought because it was a familiar enough story, in the sense it's a backstage musical, that it would attract the Broadway audience. We were not able to get enough of them to come. In a phrase, ticket sales. They just weren't there.
Just seeing all of your faces and all the amount of support that you guys have shown us just really made today not just sad because it's a closure, but it just was a celebration today. And for me, as a real life K-pop star, I would have never imagined to have a Broadway show about my heritage, my music, and my culture, because I grew up here and I never saw anyone like me on a stage like this.
저는 솔직히 진짜 너무 감사하단 말밖에 할 말이 없어요. 근데
I can only say thank you. That's all I can say.
thank you as well.
Yes.
I came a few weeks ago, not really knowing anything about K-pop as like a musical genre, but I just fell in love with the show. The cast was just incredible. The choreography, the dancing, I had more fun than I've ever had on Broadway. And I came back 2 days later because I was just so excited I couldn't stop thinking about it, and then just been obsessed ever since.
I come from a biracial father, so my father is Black and Korean, so I usually try to run and find out as much information about that part of my culture as much as I can. And he was so ashamed of his Korean heritage for so long. He was made fun of by his Black counterparts a lot, and he just was so angry about it. And I never understood because I was like, I feel like this is such a beautiful culture and everyone should be proud of it. I want to uplift so many people, especially people that are a part of my culture, and I wish that I could show my dad this.
When I heard they were closing, I took a red-eye flight yesterday or 2 days ago, just so I could be here for the last two closing performances.
I don't think it got a real chance, I think it's a great show to put a lot of an underrepresented culture, especially in the space in the city, that we don't get to see that much, especially with K-pop. I mean, having been around it, as a fan, seeing how complex of a community it is and how much effort goes into it, having a show that can represent that, I think was a great story and also maybe inspiring for people.
I think it's definitely a shame that the show is closing after only 14 shows, but I don't think that should deter the stories that we tell because it's so incredible. I think people are forgetting that 18 Asians are making their Broadway debut in this show.
This show will live on in terms of all of the people, the creators, the cast, the backstage crew. There's a wave of talent that's going to be unleashed on American theater that will have an impact on American theater for years and decades to come. So that's a success.
We all met through the show and we've become friends. We didn't know each other. We met at the stage door. Yeah. This week we all decided after the closing notice came out that our goal this week was to make the cast smile as much as we could, no matter what. Yeah. So we were dancing. It was a great way to celebrate a show. I just wish the cast and the show were able to really get what it deserved.
We're only going to get stronger with each new show. We're resilient, and I think that people are going to continue supporting.